Kim Kardashian isn't here for paparazzi asking questions about her ex, Kanye, especially in front of her kids. So what did she exactly do when it came to that? She shut the pap down real quick. In the clip, the reality TV star is seen leaving after attending North's basketball game. In seconds, a pap comes around to ask her what she thinks about Kanye hitting someone recently. Well, it didn't take the Skims owner a second to turn on her mama bear mode. Kim pinned the pap with a look that screamed, "You just messed up," and told him not to talk to her about it in front of her kids. Realizing his mistake, the pap immediately apologized. I mean, you wouldn't want to be on the bad side of the Kardashians in this industry, right? In the background of it all, you can hear a child speak, "Please leave." Still, it's unknown whether it's North or if it was Saint, but definitely that's kinda heartbreaking. I mean, right? This interaction took place hours after TMZ revealed that the rapper had been named the suspect of a battery investigation. Allegedly, he grabbed a woman's phone and threw it on the street when she wouldn't stop filming him. One thing is for sure, Kim is always going to protect her kids. The makeup mogul went on a podcast recently and spoke about how she tries her best to make sure her kids don't see the headlines about their father, explaining she really just wants them to live a normal life. I gotta be honest here, I really don't see any of that happening anytime soon. Why? Well, because Kanye can't seem to keep himself away from controversy for more than a day. Someone needs to get the rapper under control. It's like wherever Ye goes, trouble always follows. And it's pretty obvious that this isn't the first time the Kardashians have lost their cool when dealing with the paparazzi, especially Kim. So let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? The time when a pap entered Kim's car. Yeah, that actually happened. In 2013, Kim was leaving the LAX airport when paparazzi surrounded her from everywhere. The reality TV star did have her security with her, but the paps were just way more aggressive. I mean, is anyone really surprised by that? The Kardashian looked pretty pissed off by the whole thing, and just as she got in the car, a photographer opened the door to get pictures. Seriously, guys? Have you ever heard of privacy and personal space? Well, she definitely had enough after that and literally screamed, "Shut the effing door!" while also saying a bunch of other words, which I'm probably gonna guess was a bunch of swear words. This one thing clearly pushed a boundary, but it seems like Kim K has since learned a lot since then, and she definitely knows how to handle all of them now. Still, that had to be pretty hard to experience. But that being said, I don't think people will be forgetting the next interaction between Kanye and the paps anytime soon. I'm talking about that unfortunate head bump. Let me just put this out there that while this might have been pretty painful for Kanye, the whole thing was pretty funny to watch. The Yeezy founder was walking with Kim K at the time in Beverly Hills, and the couple was approached by photographers. Ye attempted to hide his face, but he ended up hitting his head against a street sign in the process. Ouch. After that, he lost his cool and then screamed at them to stop taking pictures. I mean, it's an understandable reaction, right? Give the guy some space if he's asking for it. It's not rocket science. The embarrassing incident, though, however, left him with a nasty bump for days. No wonder Ye just does not get along with them. Back in 2013, there was another incident of him getting into a fight with one of the photographers at the airport while trying to take away his camera. What is more is that numerous times the Donda artist had been sued by photographers, with one of them even alleging that the singer had his team beat him up at a New York restaurant. The rapper even once said it was the paparazzi that has ruined his mental health. Oh, and get this, some while back, he talked about how he wanted a cut out of the money the paparazzi makes from his pics. That is coming from the mouth of a millionaire. It doesn't look like Kanye and the paparazzi are gonna be becoming friends anytime soon. And speaking of friends, even a young youngest sister in the family is not a big fan of the paparazzi. Kylie's sexist remark, all of us remember teen Kylie, right? She was so open about her day-to-day life on her infamous Snapchat story. What an era. But this soon landed Kylie in some pretty big trouble. As a female paparazzi waited at an In-N-Out drive-thru to take pictures of her, Jenner decided to make a snap of it and post it on her story. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? Except for the fact that Kylie can be heard saying in the background how women shouldn't be in this line of business. She continued on to call the pab a B. It is fair to be annoyed by the spotlight at times, but no need to be sexist about it. And someone with so much influence suggesting that a woman being a paparazzi is worse than a man, the statement just didn't sit too well with their fans, and they immediately called her out on her double standard. Even though Jenner has all the rights to hate on the paps, considering the fact they're always in her personal space, but singing out a gender was probably not the right move, especially when all of them are just trying to make a living. While Kylie might have been in the wrong in this, it was the paparazzi who dropped to a new low in the next one. Old photos of Kourtney are published. When you first hear it, you might be like, nothing too unusual about this. The paps are always posting old pics of celebs. But the story behind this one is a little bit twisted. Just days after Travis Barker was admitted in the hospital for a case of pancreatitis, pictures surfaced of Kourtney out and about in Los Angeles, and she faced a lot of backlash for them. And after that, the eldest Kardashian sister took to Instagram to call out the paparazzi, and she definitely didn't mince her words. Kourt wrote about how she didn't leave her husband's side at all while he was fighting for his life, and that these pictures were clearly snapped a while ago. She called the whole thing a new low for paparazzi and very uncool. The Poosh owner also stated how the photographers were monetizing their nightmare. I mean, I'm with Kourt on this one. What happened to basic human decency? Following the footsteps of Kourt, Khloe called out the paps for calculated photos. I'm pretty sure you guys have been keeping up with Khloe and her baby daddy's numerous cheating scandals. When the couple decided to part ways for good, the paps didn't want to let go of all of that drama. Because duh, how else would they make their money? So they started to manipulate the ex's photos. When the parents were out and about for a pre-Father's Day lunch with members of their family, the paparazzi decided to release only the pictures where the two were together. This led to Khloe calling them out on Instagram by saying that the whole thing was very calculated. In a response to a tweet in her support, Khloe explained how this is just plain disgusting behavior from them. For a family that pretty much needs the paparazzi to stay in the spotlight, they really dislike them a lot. The irony isn't lost on me here, folks. That is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one.